Welcome to Satya Skills. In this video, let us learn something about art of Gupta period. Gupta's period was considered by historians as a golden period in ancient Indian history. Historians also believe that the glory of Guptas was partly because of the art and architecture. Art includes temples, stupas, stone and metal statues, paintings and the literary work. They flourished at the peak. The artistic works were elegant and with supreme quality. Their art combines beauty, simplicity and spirituality in equal proportion. This kind of progress in art is a testimony of economic advancement. The historians are of opinion that the art of Guptas represented the ancient Indian art at the best. The art technology of Guptas was taken by many foreigners to their countries, especially Central and Eastern Asian countries. Gupta's art is primarily temple architecture, painting, sculpture and literary work. During Gupta's rule, the sculpture reached to the most refined state where images could express the minute expressions and significant parties. Transparent drapery of garments over the body of the statue and was the fine artistic stone carving skill of those days. Images were made in stone, wood, clay and bronze, and it was the rounded sculpture. They are natural in expressing the feelings and are very artistic and beautiful. The most wonderfully carved Shivalingas were the example of the skill of artists of those days. Ekamukhi and Chaturmukhi Shivalingas, Ardhanarishwara are the most popular artistic works. Other features: delicate fold of transparent garments profusely decorated halo is another peculiar feature of the sculpture. Elaborately carved ornamental details that could show the statue with special effects and attractions. The images are usually large in size. Standing Buddha of Sarnath is an example of it. Goddess Ganga in water standing on a crocodile is another best example of the delicate work. Worship of Vishnu was also significant during that period. This was evident from the wonderful images of Vishnu. Statue of Vishnu in Madura, the great Varaha image of Udayagiri were the masterpieces and a genius work of those days. The sculptures of Mahadev Shiva, incarnations of Sri Mahavishnu, birth of Ganga and Yamuna rivers, stories from Ramayana were the best example of sculptures and the talent of artists of Gupta's period. Above all these, the wonder of wonders is iron pillar which is 23 feet 8 inches height at Mehrauli near New Delhi is another marvel. According to Percy Brown, the pillar is a remarkable tribute to the genius and manipulative dexterity of Indian workers. In the words of V. S. Smith, even now it is difficult to make such mass of metal pillar in a factory. Several historians are of opinion that the art of Guptas is definitely the best in the contemporary art of the world. Structural and cave temples. Temples are the unique artwork of Guptas. Historians feel that the Guptas were the first rulers to construct rock-cut cave temples to Hindu deities. Best example is Udayagiri Vishnu temple, and Sikharam temple architecture also developed during Gupta's period. Other important structural Hindu temples were Kankali Devi temple, Vishnu and Varaha temples, Vishnu temple of Tegwa of Jabalpur, Shiva temple of Bumara and temple of the Parbat of banks of river Brahmaputra in Assam, Parvati and Shiva temples of Kutara of MP. Dasavatara temple is the most popular temple of Diogar of UP, and then destroyed temple of Kanpur. Buddhist stupas, chapels, prayer halls are also popular. Among these, Sarnath Buddha temple is very popular. Paintings. Among the cave temples, the Ajanta cave temple and its beautiful paintings was very big, very significant. These caves have fresco painting. All walls were painted with life stories of Buddha and Jataka stories. The Bhag caves of Gwalior, another example of Gupta's art painting, and it is almost contemporary to Ajanta cave painting. These images were painted with a special technique for which they prepared walls in a particular way by pressing pulverized rock and cow dung, soil, chaff, and made the surface very smooth. Terracotta figures. Terracotta idols were considered by those people as common man's deities. Terracotta work is very important part of Gupta's art. The clay figures were popular among common man. Terracotta figures are primarily idols of deities, human figures, animal figures, and toys for children. That's all in this video.